stadium for Fernando Valenzuela is growing today following news of his death yesterday. Fans are leaving flowers and candles to memorialize the Dodger pitcher, World Series champion, Cy Young Award winner, Rookie of the Year, and broadcaster as the team prepares to play the New York Yankees in the World Series on Friday. Vice President Harris, former President Trump.
You guys heard the sad news. Heavy hearts out here in L.A. Fernando Valenzuela, a myth, a legend, passed away last night. Sad. I'm getting the chills right now. This guy meant a lot for Los Angeles. He passed away last night. We're here in the man cave, paying tribute to him. Great Dodger legend. Rookie of the Year, 1981. Got a ring in 88, 81, of course. He put on the map. He brought that wave of international players. What we have here. He was a pioneer. Great ambassador to the game. He left about a month ago from announcing games next to Jaime Jarrin, and it's sad. It's very sad. We're not sure what he passed away from. Keeping it private, and just paying homage, you know. Throw it in the air.
A sad night for Dodger fans and for all of baseball. Dodger legend Fernando Valenzuela has died. The team announcing the news tonight just days away from the Dodgers' return to the World Series against the New York Yankees. Fernando Valenzuela was 63. We have team coverage tonight looking back at his remarkable career and his tremendous impact on the city of Los Angeles and beyond. We begin tonight with Rob Fukuzaki.
Fernando Valenzuela was born in 1960 in the small town of Echuaquila in Mexico, the youngest of 12 children, and inherited the love of baseball from his father, Avelino, a farmer. All of his older brothers played baseball, and naturally Fernando followed in their footsteps. At the age of 17, Fernando began his journey to Major League Baseball, first playing pro ball in the Mexican Central League and the Mexican Baseball League.
He never had dreams about the future. It finally happened when I was about 12 years old.
In 1978, legendary Dodger scout Mike Brito made a trip to Silao, Mexico, and got his first glimpse of Valenzuela on the mound. And the 17-year-old impressed the veteran scout, not just with his ability, but his fearlessness on the bump. Dodgers owner Peter O'Malley wanted a Mexican star to play for the Dodgers, and paid $120,000 on July 7th, 1979, to purchase Fernando's contract from the Mexican League, then sending the 19-year-old to Single-A Lodi of the California League.
Do you feel like you think you can pitch in the big league in the future? Oh, seguro. He said, sure. If they give me the opportunity, I said, you're going to have the opportunity.
While playing in Lodi, Brito noticed that Valenzuela's fastball didn't improve, and told general manager Al Campanis that Fernando would need another pitch besides his curveball to survive in the majors. In 1979 in Arizona, Dodger pitcher Bobby Castillo was rehabbing an injury, taught Fernando how to throw the screwball.
Fernando was a young kid. I already had a couple years in the big leagues. So anything I told him, he was eager to learn. He listened like the new puppy dog, looking at the mom on trying to figure out what he has to do.
Within a year, Fernando was throwing the screwball as well
The
as
screwball,
Castillo,
famous screwball.
and quickly rose through the Dodgers minor league system. Then in 1981, Jerry Royce was scheduled to start on opening day for the Dodgers, but Royce injured his ankle, and Tommy Lasorda named 20-year-old Valenzuela the opening day starter. He shut out the Astros 2-0, and Fernando Mania was born.
Valenzuela delivers screwball down in swinging. What a way to start. Fernando Valenzuela in his first big league start. This is a shutout.
Time for Dodger baseball.
Valenzuela's unusual pitching
Rest in
motion
peace, Vin.
as he glanced towards the sky in his
There it is right there.
started his rookie season
Every time.
8-0 with 5 shutouts. He helped the Dodgers win the 1981 World Series over the Yankees, but more importantly, he helped build a bridge between the organization and the Mexican community.
Dodgers finally came. The city used eminent domain to evict the remaining residents and had to remove people. Many of them were being of course.
And the Dodgers taking the finals with the 1962. Next day, they didn't go to the games. They had to stay remember Travis Robbie. It just changes the whole cultural spectrum of who we are, just based on one kid, one indigenous poor kid from Sonora, Mexico, who could do this without him knowing that he was doing this. It's important because where do you see yourself in the TV and the movies? Where do you see yourself in the sports? Well, we didn't have anybody to look to and say, that's a possibility until Fernando came up.
Fernando Mania didn't just take over Los Angeles, but all of Major League Baseball, as it gave the sport a shot in the arm. Reporters waited for him at every visiting city. Magazines wanted in-depth stories, and fans filled the ballparks.
Take notice. So down tonight. Valenzuela's pitch.
And of course, here today, a lot of folks have come in just to see the Mexican phenom Fernando Valenzuela, and why not? He's the hottest subject in baseball.
Fernando didn't speak English, soft-spoken overall, and a private person, which helped him deal with the pressure of instant stardom.
I didn't know Fernando's upbringing when we first met. Didn't know really the demographics of the city and how tiny it was. And once you got to know Fernando, he was no.
I was his catcher.
This kid knew what was going on.
Valenzuela pitched 11 of his 17-year career with the Dodgers, finishing with 173 wins and an ERA of 3.54. And he pitched his only no-hitter on June 29th, 1990 against the Cardinals.
Fernando Valenzuela has pitched a no-hitter. If you have a sombrero, throw it to the sky.
After his final major league pitch, Valenzuela didn't stop pitching. His last professional game was in 2006 for a team in Mexico. Afterwards, he joined the Dodgers Spanish broadcast team in 2003 and spent the next 21 years calling games for Big Blue. As a show of respect, the Dodgers unofficially kept Valenzuela's jersey number 34 out of circulation. In 2023, on August 11th, the Dodgers officially retired his number, becoming the 12th Dodger to receive the honor.
For all you fans and for the city of Los Angeles. Thank you very much. Gracias.
We were at that game. That's the one. That's the one right there in the man cave. We got that cobija, that mattress cover, the San Marcos as they call it. And it was a few guys from work back in 2011, just like they announced right there. We got this cobijita, and it was like we went deep, like 15, 20 deep to the game. And they gave these out in commemoration back in 2011. I went to that game. We got this. Once again, sad news. We lost a legend and icon here in Los Angeles. He'll be sorely missed because he put this on the map, the screwball, the famous screwball, looking up in the sky, just like he's doing right there, right before, on the window, right before he let it go. And be truly missed. Rest in peace, Fernando.